Welcome back, everybody. This is Cliff again, back on patrol, still in the rain, still in France, still in the bocage, back at another farm with another firefight. I want to play Firefight 1 this time instead of Firefight 2. I don't want this to be too repetitive. And this time we are up against a more formidable enemy in that they have a large force of high-quality soldiers. No machine guns, no elites, but they can have a lot of officers with automatic weapons, and they can have some tough soldiers that are as good stat-wise as we are. So we have to be mindful of our tactics. So we got a few things to take care of. We're going to be going right to left this time with Firefight 1, and they're coming left to right. I'm going to bring kind of different everybody in on hex 2811, which is why my A marker is there. I'll explain why in a sec. My whole squad is there getting briefed by Mad Dog. It is nighttime. There's light rain. And we need to get a few housekeeping things done. And we'll get this thing set up and running. So let's drag this guy over here to where I can see him. I'll put him right on the barn. Alright. Our compass is facing down. I've got 3 rerolls. I got 1 for having good morale, and I brought 2 in with me. I could have used one of my rerolls back on patrol to avoid this mess, but we're still on the way out, and I wanted to kind of conserve those. So it's night. It's raining. The rain only subtracts 1 from our weapon skill at ranges greater than 2. It doesn't affect LOS. Got firm ground. With rain, there's no chance of mud, so we'll always be able to sprint. We've only got good morale because the weather's been bumming us out. We need to determine our visibility, which is 1d6 plus 2. 1. Minimum visibility is only 3. Really up close fighting. Okay, that could be beneficial to us, actually, because we have flares. Let's see what direction the wind is going to go. It's blowing to direction 1, which is straight down. It's not horrible. It's not great. Straight down. It means I got to run a flare bearer out in front of me and drop. How many flares do I get? 1 plus 1 is 2. I get 2 whole flares. Alright. I'm going to hand these off to my northern guys as I move them out. I'm going to place mine and move mine all at once because the initiative matters very little. Let's get our cards. We get 3 cards. The initiative will matter very little because there's no way we're going to see each other for a while. There. Make this easier for you guys to see. Scroll that up there. Futzing around with my screen. There we go. 3 cards. Alright, nothing bad. Our best initiative is this, so we're going to keep that for now. Next best is these two are kind of the same. poor shooting. Let's just get rid of poor shooting. Then we're just going to put them in our order of use. Put that away. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be using the experienced deck this time, and I've already set that up. Now, as I said, going to bring everybody in. We could be between 28 and 30. So I'm going as far forward as possible in a central position here. The idea here is this. Let's take the big view. When we look at this map, they have to come in between, where are they going to come from? They're going to come from 6-8 down to 8-13. Six 8 is here, 8-13 is here. The experienced deck tends to push flank-wise, because that's the way I designed it. It won't shy away from coming forward too, but there's going to be a stronger push to the flanks. Therefore, the best areas to catch these guys is, let's do, how about 2 and an oval? Now let's do 1. Best place to catch them is here and out in here. These are my 2 main kill zones. And then there will be some cleaning up inside this field here. So I need to establish flank forces that have quite a bit of firepower to blunt that, and then just sit in this bocage and watch over that central field. That's where I've got to be. So I've divided my forces up into 2 groups, Army Group North and Army Group South. So we'll turn that off and get back up. I'm being a little more serious about my tactics here. My flares, I'm going to try to give 1 flare to one guy really up north and 1 flare to a person who's in the bocage defense. They're going to run as far forward as possible. Probably try to run a flare bearer out into these trees and pop it to illuminate this kill zone, and then pop a flare from the trees to illuminate the southern kill zone. So I'm going to have 1 flare in my northern group and 1 flare in my central group, and I'll give it to the soldiers as they come out. Alright, that's the display. I want the turn marker there. I put the A down because this is our entry. My idea here is we got everybody together. Mad Dog is briefing them, cheering them up, cheering them on. He's using his inspiration, which allows everybody to gain a morale level. So now everybody's bold, because we came in as normal because we only have good squad morale. Going to take advantage of that. Everybody's going to have a sprint order except for Bax. Bax is my Browning, and he can only evade. So I'm going to start with this, my top stack, which is my northern group, which contains Thumper, Shake and Bake, Killer, Bucko, and Hollywood. There should be more there. There's Mad Dog too. Alright, that's my northern group. I've got a medic. I got a couple lucky guys with their own rerolls. We're probably going to need them. I've got my Mad Dog killer unit. Got some pretty decent rifle skills. So, I'm going to bring them in and move them out. I'm going to take Mad Dog first. Bring him on down here. He's got a sprint, and he's sprinting for 2109. He goes 1, 1, 2. I want him at 2109. Yeah. 1, 1, 2. That's 2, 3, 4. And he's fast, so he can go 1 extra. 5. That's where he went. Hollywood's next. He's going the same direction. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Mad Dog and Hollywood are going to head up into this northern part of the bocage here to look into the opening and to watch over the field. This is Bucko. 2111. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to give Bucko a flare. Killer, who is now officially a killer. Heading north. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shake and bake. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to give him our other flare. And where's Thumper? There's Thumper. One, 2, 3. I'm going to put him up here as well. Alright, now my southern group, starting with Bax. Bax has an evade. One, 2, 3, 4. Just evading straight down. Cookie, 2114. That's where I want him to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're pressing out to get into these rocks. Doc. One, 2, 3, 4. Backs. This is boxcars. I guess this is Rocky. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then boxcars. One, 2, 3, 4. So these guys are going to press down into these rocks probably try to get up into these trees a little bit. I've got one flare in the northern group, one flare in the southern group. They're going to now come in. I'm using the experience deck. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Go here, like this, like that. There. We won't need that right now. But that's set up. What I do need is the enemy palette. There. And I can bring them in. So in this, we go 6-8 to 6-11. 6-8, 6-9, 6-10, 6-11. Big old mosh pit. 7-9 to 7-13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8, 10 to 8-13. 6-7, 6-12. Never understood the rationale for splitting these numbers up. 5-9. 7-7-7-8. Hill. 8. 8-9. 5-5, 11 and 5-10, 11 and 12. So that's where they come in. Very colorful bunch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So they come in at 22 max. Half of that's 11, minus 1 because they're going to bold. Quarter of this is 5, minus 1 is 4 for surrender. They're all going to be bold. And now I have to roll for every one of their orders. I'm just going to do them column-wise instead of top to bottom. It doesn't really matter now, does it? I'll do them top to bottom. All right. Let me see what they're supposed to get. There. I can see that. So first guy here. We're going to pull this down. Let's roll this. There's my roll. A 1. Roll of 1 is evade 6. This guy rolls an 8. Run and gun 5. Next guy rolls a 9. Run and gun 6. Next guy rolls a 6, sprint 5, 6. Next guy rolls a 6, sprint 5, 6. Next guy rolls an 8, which is run and gun 5. Next guy rolls a 6, which is a sprint 5, 6. Next guy rolls a 7, which is a sprint 6, 5. Next guy rolls, get this out of there, a 6, sprint 5, 6. Next guy rolls a 9, run and gun 6. Next guy rolls a 3, evade 6, 5. Next guy rolls 7, sprint 6, 5. Next guy rolls an 8, run and gun 5. Next guy rolls an 8, run and gun 5. Next guy rolls a 3, evade 6, 5. Next guy rolls a 3, evade 6, 5. Next guy rolls an 8, run and gun 5. Next guy rolls a 6, sprint 5, 6. Next guy rolls a 2, evade 5, 6. Next guy rolls a 6, sprint 5, 6. Next guy rolls a 0. I was wondering if we were ever going to roll a 0. Evade 5. Next guy rolls a 1. Evade 6. There's their orders. 1 is down. 6 goes down to the east. 5 goes up. Yeah, let's just bring this compass over there so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Let's move them for the first turn. I'm going to go right to left to keep out of the way of each other. Sprinting 6, 5. 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5. Duck back. They attained the central bocage. Sprint 6, 5. Well, if he sprints 6, that's not rough. 6, 5 is rough, so he'll wait, and then he'll go 6 and 5. Evade 6, 5. 6, 5, 6, 5. Sprint 5, 6. 5 can't do it. 6, 5. No. 5. 6 can't do it. 5, 6. Evade 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Evade 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sprint 5, 6. 5. That's swampy. Can't do it. So he's going to end up here and duck back. Run and gun 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. 5, 5, 5, 5. 6, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. 5s. 5, 5, 5, 5. Sprint 5, 6. Can't sprint into the log, so he waits. Then he goes 6, 5, 6. 5, 6, 5, 6. 5, yeah, 6, tucks back. 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5. 6, 5, 6, 5. 5, 6, 5, 6. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. Sprint 5, 6. Can't do that. 5, 6, 5. 6. Alright, still a big cluster. Our visibility is 3, so we definitely can't see anybody. Yeah. Turn 2 is still going to be involved in trying to attain some firing positions. As I said, they're probably going to flank some, so they're probably going to squirt more or less on the sides of this central wood. Well, bocaged field. We want to get into the rocks down here and spot. There's only one straggler off to the right, southern flank, and only a couple stragglers so far on the northern flank. Those are the wayward sheep. Those will be probably our first targets. Try to pick away at them. I'm probably going to stop here and make a recording for turn 2 after I cogitate on where I want to exactly place myself for the upcoming firefight. Since they're strong, I want them to come to us. And I'd love to get illumination out in front of us so that the odds are strongly in my favor, where we can see them, but they can't see us. Then we could kind of set up a shooting range, if I can pull that off. I wish the flares went 2 or 3. That would have been bonus. But they went 1. It's better than 5 or 6 coming back at us. That makes the flares useless. The only option then is to try to loop around, get behind them. But they're going to get reinforcements, and lots of them. That's the beginnings of our new firefight. I will talk to you guys next time. Later.